was another big turnout at the Jim Arciero Sun Santa Toys for Tots event at the Franco American Club on Thursday, December 1st. It was the 6th year State Representative Arciero co-chaired the event along with Westford's Nancy Cook. It's a dual fundraiser where gift baskets are raffled off and silent auction items bid on, all to raise money for the Lowell Sun Santa Fund. Toy donations are also gathered for the U.S. Marine Corps Honor Guard Toys for Tots organization of Essex and Middlesex counties. The raffle and auction items are all donated from residents, businesses, athletes, and other organizations who want to lend a helping hand to families in need. The baskets are put together at Nancy Cook's home over the course of several weeks with the help of Nancy and her committee of Arcero's elves. I met up with Nancy both at a basket-making party and at the Franco the night of the event and asked her how many gift baskets were there to raffle off this year.
There's 187 raffle baskets and there's 83 silent auctions. Lots of the things are donated and we put them together in baskets. We spend 8 weeks on Tuesday nights meeting and putting together baskets and coming up with ideas, but our basket guru I'm looking for is Mary McCusker. She made 71 of them herself with her Pinterest addiction, and it's really a great community event. People turn out, leave baskets, leave things on my porch to make baskets. The Mary's, the consignment shop on Route 40, collects all the baskets that are turned in and leaves them on the porch all year long. Most all of those baskets came from the Mary's, the empty baskets, which is nice. So it's a good community event for a good cause. We hope we break last year's, which was 15,000, so we're hoping.
And break last year's record they did. Although Representative Arciero could not give me an exact number as to the total amount raised at the event this year, he did confirm it exceeded the $15,000 record from last year. I was able to meet up with Jim, where he explained how the fundraiser is so special.
Every year that we've done this, it's gotten a little bit bigger. It's our 6th annual, as Patty had said, and it's become a signature event here in Westford and the greater Lowell area. Last year we raised $15,000 for the Sun Santa Fund and over $15,000 in toys alone. We have, as you can see, hundreds of raffle items, silent auction items. WCAP and the Merrimack Valley radio show is performing right now. There's a few interviews and games going on. It's just a wonderful night.
It really is a fun event. This is my 3rd year, and I know I'll be coming every year. Let me ask you, what gave you the idea, or was it your idea to put together this event?
Yeah, well, so the Sun Santa program, Patty, has been going, I think, since 1988 or 89. The Lowell Sun had started it as a charity for, families that are going through economic struggles throughout Greater Lowell. And as we know, people who are dealing with tough economic times, people who are struggling, there's no geographic location where that happens, right? It doesn't stop or start at any of the borders of any of the towns. So it's been just a delight to work with the Sun and work with the Marines and the Toys for Tots program. But I certainly couldn't be here without my committee that we established. And my co-chair, of course, Nancy Cook, who's just done a wonderful job. Nancy's not only a dear friend, but she certainly is a real galvanizer towards getting this event a success.
Managing editor of the Lowell Sun, Tom Zupa, was able to provide more details on how the Sun Santa Fund helps those families who need assistance during the holiday season, and why this particular event is so special.
Of course, we get out into maybe 15 or 20 communities, and there's a lot of fundraisers like this, but what happens in Westford is really special as far as raising money goes for the Sun Santa Fund. Last year, I think you raised $15,000, which by our calculations helps actually 85 or so families have a really great Christmas. So what we're doing is we give them a meal for Christmas Day, and each child gets a voucher for a toy. So there's never a case when a child wakes up, they don't have a Christmas, there's not a meal, and it's just a great charity. We're in our 28th year now. We've raised almost $4 million, and this has become one of the signature events.
How do you disseminate the money?
Okay. What happens is we have partners like Salvation Army and Community Teamwork, and families will go to them and say they need help. If they meet our eligibility requirements, they vet them, and then we work with those agencies to distribute the vouchers.
So if someone is in need this holiday season, how do they go about getting on that list?
They can connect with Community Teamwork or Salvation Army. I think we might have missed the deadline for this year, but there's always some extra vouchers available toward the end of the year. Like I say, it's a great thing. Our first want is just to make sure everyone has a great Christmas.
And how can someone donate?
LowellSun.com/SunSanta. We have a PayPal account. It's secure, so you can just donate whatever you feel comfortable with. We have major partners like Jim Arciero in this party that donate a lot of money. We actually had a preschool student who donated 90 cents last year, broke open her piggy bank for us, and just we have all those stories. So whatever people feel they can donate, we would really appreciate.
And of course, in addition to the money raised for the Sun Santa Fund, there are the hundreds of toys and gifts that are collected at this event and donated to the U.S. Marine Corps Honor Guard Toys for Tots organization. I spoke with the Staff Sergeant Richard Cable, who explained why he attends this event every year.
I'm assisting our coordinator in collecting toys this year for the Essex and Middlesex County. From here, they go to our warehouse, they get sorted by age group and distributed to all the needy children.
And it's just in this area?
Yep. They all stay local, Essex, Middlesex County.
So where can people drop off gifts if they didn't make it here tonight?
On our website is listed all of the local drop sites, but for most people it's Toys R Us and the like.
To find drop-off locations near you, go to toysfortots.org. To donate to the Sun Santa Fund, go to lowellsun.com/sunsanta. You can also mail a check to the Lowell Sun, 491 Dutton Street, Lowell, Massachusetts, 01854. And if you missed the Jim Arciero Sun Santa Toys for Tots event this year, don't worry, he'll be holding his 7th one next year. For Westford Cat, I'm Patty Stalker.
How long have you been interning for Jim?
Since May, and it slows down when the school year starts, but you never really stop with Mr. Arciero. You never really stop with him.
Where do you go to school?
Littleton High School. I'm a senior.
Oh, wow, you're in high school.
Yes, I'm one of the younger ones.
What's it like interning for someone like Jim?
Well, he always has stuff for us to do, whether that's volunteering out in Westford, Littleton, Chelmsford. And it's always fun because he always has us do a lot of constituent work, so we get to meet a lot of great people. It's always a fun time. I like it.
When you say constituent work, what does that entail?
Example that comes to mind is that we would always help out at senior centers. We'd always help set up. If a constituent always had a good idea, it'd always go through us. We'd make sure, hey, Representative Arciero, so-and-so has a great idea. What do you think? And then we always organize ideas from what our constituents think.
So what are your plans for the future? What would you like to do?
I've always liked politics. Working with Representative Arciero just made me love it even more. I've always wanted to stay in the Massachusetts area. I worked a lot with ballot initiatives this year, and I really see myself doing something in state politics. I'd like to, at least.
What do you think you'll run for first?
Representative Arciero's favorite intern.